6 Ways Marriage Changes After Having Kids. When I became a mom, 3 years ago this week, I was thrilled. Nothing had quite prepared me for the love I felt for my little son. I felt the same way when my daughter was born 2 years later. At the risk of sounding slightly cheesy, I truly felt like this new job, being a mom, was what I was made for. But I think it's safe to also say that nothing had quite prepared me for the changes in my marriage. Because marriage changes after kids. It just does. Some of the changes are awesome. Some are, well, just changes. Let's start with the awesome changes. 1. You see your spouse through new eyes. I love watching my husband be a daddy. It is a side of him that I never saw to this extent, and honestly, you guys, it's attractive. Watching his gentle side come out is really special. I love how he loves our kids. And seeing how my kids adore their daddy makes my heart so happy. 2. Your bond is deepened by your mutual love for your kids. This is the best. Because no one else in the entire world loves your kids as much as you, except for your spouse. No one else feels as proud as you at their little milestones, except for your spouse. Most people will get a little bored after hearing you brag on your kids for 10 minutes, but your spouse will gladly join in. At times my husband and I have sat together after our kids are in bed, and looked at their pictures, haha. Parenting together definitely creates a special bond that you didn't have before. But some changes aren't quite as exciting. 3. Less time together as a couple. Okay, this is pretty obvious, but it's an important one to mention. Once you have a baby, quality one-on-one time reduces drastically. It's just going to happen. You've got a little person, or people, to take care of now. You can't just drop everything to go out on a hot date. My husband has a hard time just telling me about his day, without my 2-year-old interrupting with, "Mama, mama, mama" a million times. Yeah, we're working on that. 4. Less spontaneity. Pretty much everything in life takes a little more planning and forethought once you have kids. Instead of spending extra time in front of the mirror before having dinner out, you'll be stuffing sippy cups, diapers, and outfit changes into the diaper bag and searching for your toddler's shoes. Wanting to go on a spontaneous date? Yeah, probably not going to happen, unless you happen to have a babysitter on call. 5. Less sleep. From being up at night with a newborn, to calming your 4-year-old who had a bad dream, to sharing the bed with a squirming toddler who was afraid of the storm, kids will ultimately result in less sleep for you. And less sleep is bound to affect your marriage sometimes. Less sleep can make you irritable, or is it just me? When you're tired, vegging on the couch and watching TV sounds a lot more fun than that game or project you used to enjoy doing with your spouse. And a romp under the sheets sounds a lot less appealing when you know you'll be up with a baby in an hour. 6. More responsibility. Besides having less time together, less spontaneity, and less sleep, you now have the big responsibility of little people to care for. And kids, they're needy. Before having kids, I said, I will always put my husband first. It's a no-brainer. Yeah. Well, I want to, I really do, but it's tough once those oh-so-cute, but needy little humans come along. So, why am I sharing all of this? Do I want you to never have kids? Haha, no, of course not. But I think it's important to acknowledge the changes, both the awesome ones and the hard ones, as you seek to make your marriage a priority. Don't put your marriage on the back burner once babies come. Once you're parents, your marriage matters more, not less, because now other people are counting on you. So cling to each other, and get ready for the most exciting ride of your life. But how can you make your marriage a priority when you have kids? To start, acknowledge that it is important. Then, remember that it's the little things that make a big difference. Sure, you can't be as spontaneous now, but work on becoming a better planner, and plan special times for the two of you. Leave your husband a note, telling him how much you love seeing him be a dad. Surprise him by showing up at work with the kids just to say hi. Be goofy together, even when, or especially when, you're running on little sleep. As your kids grow, teach them not to interrupt, so that you can actually talk to each other, haha. Basically, the state of your marriage after kids is up to you too. It's your decision, how you will allow the changes that come to affect your marriage. But I would encourage you, as I encourage myself, to embrace the awesome changes, growing closer because of them, and then roll with the punches during some of the tough ones. To requote Sheila, cling to each other, and get ready for the most exciting ride of your life. And it truly is exciting.